Happy January, everybody. It is finally nice enough here to wear short sleeves. Clearly I have got a little early spring fever, but it got me to thinking about a good topic to talk to you guys about today. And sort of the general rule of thinking is that springtime is the best time to sell a property. And I would definitely agree that it's the busiest time, but to say it's the best time is not necessarily true. People can do very well selling property in the winter, especially when, like now, when the inventory is so low. So I got to thinking, what would be the best 3 things to tell you to be sure to work on if you're considering selling your property? And that's what I'm going to mention to you. So the first one I would say is curb appeal. Now I know now it's not the time to go planting grass seed and aerating and all these other fancy things, but you don't really have to do that. What you can do is you can simply maybe spruce up your pine needles, spruce up your mulch, bark. You can pressure wash your driveway and sidewalk. And edging is big. If you can maybe get some edging done that separates the yard from the sidewalk or the concrete areas, and then also your natural areas, that's huge. I can't tell you how many people I've shown property to, and we drive up and at the front of the property, and they're looking at it and they're like, okay, this property looks different. There's something better about this property. But they don't realize it's just a little mulch or a little pressure washing, but that's exactly all that's been done. So landscaping, curb appeal would be thing 1. Thing 2 is, because it is colder and it is rainy a lot of times this time of the year, make the house feel as warm as you can when people come in. So you can do that by, number 1, being sure that as far as your lights in the house, be sure all the bulbs have been changed out. You have new, bright, light bulbs in the house. You don't want any that are half burned out or have a lot of dust or spider webs hanging from them. We want good bulbs. The second thing is, a lot of the houses that were maybe built in the early 2000s or in the 90s, we still have a lot of that burgundy paint or navy paint, green paint that's on the dining rooms. Doing something that's a little lighter but still warm color will make a huge difference. And the third thing I would recommend to you is be kind of aware of how much light is coming in the house, right? So a lot of times we're showing properties when people are getting off work and it's dark already, or certainly the sun is getting ready to go down. So if you can kind of be thinking, if you've got a lot of the heavy blinds or heavy drapes in the house, maybe we ought to talk about taking them down, cleaning the windows, so just as much light as possible can come in. Psychologically, it makes a huge difference when you can walk in the house and you're getting some natural light in there. So all 3 of those things can pay huge dividends. They don't cost a lot of money, won't break the bank, and I'd encourage you to think about it. All right, I hope you guys have a good day, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks a lot.